I actually said to Charlie, it feels really good to put this old diaper back on because it's
and
like
it's stinky.
Hi, everybody. How are you?
good. How you doing?
Doing great. It's such an honor to meet you. Your resumes are so incredible. You're such a part of everybody's childhood.
Oh, there's a
what is it-
doggo. Thank you. Well,
Yes.
we really love your dog, and that's all we
That's
can
all
talk
we really
about
want to
now.
talk about now.
Well, that's one of my questions is that, when you look around now, because you are such good voice actors and you see stuffed animals or people's pets and stuff, do you ever in your head just think of what that animal would sound like?
Do you do that?
All the time. All the time. Do you do that?
Well, it's funny. I thought she was going to say, do you copy? Because I steal voices all the time. Like if I hear a little kid going, I really want to go Dil, I'm like, oh, I'm definitely stealing that voice. Like I like stealing people.
So much fun.
I'm basically the sea witch from The Little Mermaid. I just steal people's voices in the real world. I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
I'm going to
it's
use
pretty
that
fun.
somewhere.
But
Yeah.
you have to
that's
get
how I got-
inspiration from somewhere.
Yeah,
Oh,
but you know what? I
everywhere.
started that way. Every animal had a different voice. Every toy had a different voice. And most people do. When you talk to your pet, I'm sure you have a different voice. When you're reading a book to your kids, it's very natural to sort of break into different character voices. And we're just lucky because we get paid to do it, but we
so good.
love it. It's so much fun. It's
Like,
the funnest job ever.
There's actually a dating app where you can they actually play their voice talking. There's a little button you can press and they're like, I like riding bikes and swimming in the ocean. And it's so much fun because before I press play, I guess what kind of voice comes out of their face, and I'm usually right. It's like one guy be like, yeah, I'm from New York and I like to do these kinds of things. And I'm
God,
just
I'm
like,
so glad I'm not
it's
single right
yeah,
now.
it's not fun, but it's
That is
very
amazing. I'm gonna have to look that up. I love that you've both obviously been working together a very long time. What is it like stepping back into this show in particular and bringing these brothers back to life again for a new generation?
I mean, I first sat down with Charlie to do some Baby Dil stuff, and it was like no time had passed. And I remember like saying, wow, I actually said to Charlie, it feels really good to put this old diaper back on because it's
and
like
it's stinky too.
very familiar for us. It's almost like we haven't seen a very dear friend for a long time, and now we get to see them all the time.
pretty
These
fun.
characters are just so lovable and wonderful and rich, and it's fun to be able to revisit them with newer technology and see where they're going to go. And they really kept the essence of the characters while bringing it sort of into this century. It's pretty wonderful. Not century, but time.
Yeah,
time. Decade.
Yeah.
And there's an episode that I watched where, e.g., you have to make a rattle sound. And obviously, like, over time, you've probably learned that you can make sounds really well. What is the weirdest thing that you've learned that you're so good at making a sound of? Because I know, Tara, you're great at the baby sounds. You're making a rattle sound. Like, what is
Oh my
it?
God, it's endless, kind of. Isn't it kind of endless?
I want to know what kind of sound you're good at.
I was just doing, no, that's just a weird sound. You can't hear it, but it's like a water thing, pouring water. You can't hear it, it's too slow, but I'm obsessed with it. What's yours?
Now I want to go back to the water sound.
Can you hear it? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I can hear it.
It's like a weird, like you're pouring.
Okay, I got it. Okay, that was
Here,
good.
yours.
That was
Okay,
good.
thanks.
No, I'm
Yeah.
not doing water. No, I'm not doing that.
You're like an all-encompassed Foley studio in one. It's amazing.
Meet your new brother.
Such a beautiful moment.
A new season of Rugrats, now streaming.
Have fun toddling. I love this game. Smells like beans.
On Paramount Plus.